Welcome to the Model T's. I'm John, and you're my guest today.
Matt, and got my Uncle Bernard.
Yep.
First time here?
Yep.
First time here, yep.
Where are you from?
Minnesota.
Well, we're in a 1914 Model T today.
There we go.
Are
Sounds
we
pretty
car
nice.
people or?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
You guys have any old cars or?
My nephew does. He's got a,
I got a 72 Gran Torino Sport, an old 79 Chevy, and I just kind of buy things that seem interesting at the time. Had 50s trucks, 60s trucks.
Well, they built these from 1908 to 1927. They made a little over 15 million of them and sold them worldwide. We have 13 of them here in our fleet. They range from 1914 all the way up to 1927.
I remember like a car club that takes care of them all, or
Well, we have an antique car garage.
antique car club?
All the Model T, any antique car, we take care of it.
Oh yeah. So are these still like original engines in these then?
Yeah,
Just
they
maintain?
all have authentic Model T engines.
Wow.
The only really thing that we've changed on them is we have an alternator instead of running off a magneto. And all of them have electric start.
There you
Plus
go.
you can crank start it. Electric start was an option in 1919 and became standard in 1923.
Now we were over at the Gilmore Museum. That was pretty nice.
Yeah, the Gilmore has you can take a driving class there.
Yep.
To learn how to drive a Model T.
Surprised the handles pretty well.
In fact, I had a guest this morning that he bought a Model T and he was going over to the Gilmore to
Learn how to drive
learn
it.
how to drive it. And I almost told him, take it out on the back road. Easy to figure. You go on YouTube and you can get there's a lot of videos on how to drive a Model T.
Yep.
And it doesn't take that. The hardest thing to get used to is it doesn't have a standard transmission like a regular clutch.
Yep.
Are you familiar with how to drive one?
No.
Yeah, I'll give you guys a quick driving lesson. There's 3 pedals on the floor. The pedal on the right is your brake. Center pedal's reverse. And then the pedal on the left, if you push it all the way down, you're in low. Halfway up, you're in neutral. Take your foot off, you're in high gear.
Oh,
No
weird.
gas pedal. So on the right side of the steering wheel,
It's kind of like a
that's
tractor.
your throttle, yeah.
All right.
And you have a spark, there's no distributor, so you have a spark advance on the left side. And that little wire ring is your choke. Then underneath the coil boxes, I have a key and an emergency brake all the way over on the left. A horn, and I have a button here for electric start or I can crank start.
Pretty cool.
So I mean, got a Model T, it's
Probably.
not that hard. You know how to drive a regular car. It's not that hard to get used to. The hardest thing is you got to remember when you're coming to a stop, you put the brake on, and then you take your left foot, thinking it's the clutch, push it all the way down. You're going to stall it because you'll be in first gear. You just got to get used to finding neutral, which is the middle between high and low. They all have the same 176.5 cubic inch 4-cylinder. 20 horsepower.
20 horsepower.
Top speed's a little over 40 miles an hour. Got a 10-gallon gas tank. And up until 1926, it's under steam.
So after 1926, where'd they move it off to?
Moved it in front of the windshield,
In front of the windshield.
like a Model A.
Huh.
And 26 and 27 is in front of the windshield. So like the early cars like this, you got to pull the cushion off.